What if I told you that most people don't lose money in the stock market because of bad luck? They lose it because of predictable mistakes. Mistakes that have been repeating for over 100 years. And here's the scary part. Even smart people, even experienced investors, still make them. Let me tell you a quick story. In March 2000, a 37-year-old man invested his entire life savings into a single tech stock. He wasn't gambling. He had done his research. He believed in the company. And for a while, it worked. The stock went up 300%. He felt like a genius. But then, everything changed. The market crashed. And within 2 years, his investment dropped by more than 90%. Almost everything gone. And the truth is, this didn't just happen to him. It happened to millions of people during the dot-com crash, the 2008 financial crisis, and even the crypto collapse of 2022. Same mistakes, different people. And here's what most people don't realize. These exact mistakes were already explained back in 1949 by a man named Benjamin Graham in a book called The Intelligent Investor. Warren Buffett read it at 19 and still calls it the best investing book ever written. Today, we're breaking down the 6 biggest mistakes that destroy investors. And if you understand them, you won't just survive the next crash, you might actually profit from it. Mistake 1. Confusing investing with speculation. Most people think they are investing, but they're actually speculating. And that confusion alone has destroyed millions of portfolios. Here's the difference. Investing means you understand what you're buying, your money is relatively safe, and you expect a reasonable return. If even one of those is missing, you're not investing, you're betting. Think about this. A random crypto coin doubles in a week. Everyone is talking about it. So you jump in. Did you analyze it? No. Is your money safe? No. Do you know its real value? No. That's speculation. And here's the danger. When you speculate, you're competing against professionals who have more data, more experience, and more control. You're not playing the same game. So here's the rule. Keep investing and speculation separate. One builds your future. The other is just entertainment. Mistake 2. Letting the market control your emotions. Imagine this. You own a small bakery, a simple business, steady income, loyal customers. Now imagine a partner. Every single day, he comes to you and offers to buy your share or sell you more. Some days, he's excited. I'll pay you $1,400. This business is amazing. Other days, he's depressed. I'll sell you my share for $600. Things look bad, but here's the truth. The bakery hasn't changed at all. Only his mood has. That partner is the stock market. And most people react exactly like this. When prices go up, they feel smart. When prices go down, they panic. But smart investors understand one thing. The market doesn't tell you what something is worth. It only offers a price. And sometimes, that price is completely wrong. Mistake 3. Following the crowd. When everyone around you is making money, when your friends, co-workers, even strangers are talking about stocks, it feels natural to join in. But that's exactly when people get destroyed, because the crowd is always most confident at the worst possible time. Markets move in cycles, greed and fear, boom and crash. And the crowd always arrives late. By the time something is popular, most of the profit is already gone, and what's left is risk. So remember this. In investing, popularity is not a sign of safety. It's often a warning. Mistake 4. Overpaying. You finally find a great company, strong business, good growth, bright future, you feel confident, so you buy. But here's the problem. Even a great company can be a terrible investment if you pay too much for it. Because price matters. 2 people can buy the same stock. One makes money, one loses money. The difference? The price they paid. Most people focus on the future. How much will this grow? But smart investors ask, what if I'm wrong? That's where protection comes in. Because investing is not about being right all the time. It's about avoiding big losses. Mistake 5. Ignoring diversification. Let's say you find a stock you really believe in. You're confident, so you put half your money into it. Feels smart, right? But it's not confidence. It's risk. Because no matter how good your analysis is, you can still be wrong. And if you're wrong, you lose everything. That's why diversification exists. Not to reduce profits, but to protect you from mistakes. Because one bad decision should never have the power to destroy your future. Mistake 6. Forgetting the margin of safety. This is the most important concept in the entire book. The margin of safety. Here's what it means. Always leave room for error. Imagine a bridge. If it's expected to carry 10,000 pounds, engineers don't build it to hold exactly 10,000. They build it to hold 30,000. Why? Because things can go wrong. Investing works the same way. If you think a stock is worth $100, don't buy it at $100. Buy it at $70 or $60. That gap is your protection, because you will be wrong sometimes. Everyone is. But the margin of safety ensures that your mistakes don't destroy you. The biggest risk in investing is not the market. It's your behavior, your emotions, your decisions, your reactions. Because money is not just numbers, it's psychology. And if you can control your behavior, you can control your financial future. So remember, don't follow the crowd. Don't chase hype. Don't overpay. Stay patient. Stay disciplined. And most importantly, think long-term. Because real wealth is not built in days. It's built over decades. If this video changed the way you think about investing, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. And comment below, which mistake have you made before? Because once you recognize the mistake, you're already ahead of 90% of people.